What's the one thing standing between you and everything you want? You're frustrated. You're exhausted. You know you're capable of more, but somehow, no matter how hard you push, you're still stuck. You've seen others rise, break through barriers, make things happen, but you're here caught in a loop of trying and failing, trying and failing. What's the missing piece? The one thing they don't tell you about success. The one thing no one talks about in the countless hacks and secrets that flood your feed. It's discipline. Yes, it's that simple. But what does that even mean? You're probably thinking, I'm disciplined, but why am I still falling short? Let me tell you something. Discipline isn't about willpower. It's not about forcing yourself to push through every single moment, grinding until you collapse. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up again and again in small, impactful ways. It's about making it impossible to fail because your habits are so strong, they carry you even when you don't feel like it. Every morning you wake up and the world gives you two choices: slip back into comfort or do the hard thing. And most days you take the easy way out. Why? Because it's easier to stay in the same place, even if it hurts. But imagine, just for a second, what your life would look like if you made the hard choice day in and day out. What if every small act of discipline you took built momentum, like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger, faster, unstoppable? What if you could trust yourself to show up, no matter what? That's the power of discipline. And it's waiting for you. Right now, you have a choice. You can stay exactly where you are, frustrated, stuck, overwhelmed, or you can decide right here, right now, that you're ready to take the first step. Because the truth is, all of those dreams you have, all of those dreams you have, all of the goals you want to crush, they're within reach. You just have to stop relying on motivation to carry you through. Motivation is a feeling, it's fleeting, it's unreliable. One minute you're on top of the world and the next you're in the gutter wondering how you got there. But discipline is a system. It's a skill. And once you master it, you can't fail. You're tired of feeling like you're spinning your wheels, aren't you? Tired of knowing you have the potential, but still watching others race ahead. This isn't just about working harder. It's about making discipline a part of you. Something so ingrained in your life that it's impossible to ignore. It becomes second nature. It becomes you. And when it does, everything shifts. You stop waiting for that burst of motivation. You don't need it anymore. You simply do what needs to be done because you know that consistency will always win. You'll win. You'll become the person who doesn't make excuses, the person who moves forward no matter what, the person who controls their own success. The journey won't be easy, but I'm telling you, it will be worth it. It starts now, not tomorrow, not next week. It starts with you making the decision to take the first step, no matter how small. And from there, it's just one step after another, until one day you'll look back and realize you've become someone you never thought possible. You've become unstoppable. This is your moment. The only question is, what are you going to do with it? You're standing on the edge. Everything you want is within reach, but it feels like there's an invisible wall between you and your dreams. You felt it, right? That frustration, that urge to break through, but not knowing exactly how. You've tried, but it never seems to stick. You slip back into your old habits, those familiar patterns that keep you stuck. But this time is different. This isn't just about trying harder. It's about doing what works. You're not here to chase fleeting moments of motivation that fade with the next distraction. You're here to build something that lasts, something that's unshakable. And the first step is realizing this truth. Motivation isn't your friend. It's a temporary spark, a brief burst of energy that fades as quickly as it appears. You can't rely on something so unstable to get you where you want to go. But you know what you can rely on? Discipline. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're afraid. Discipline doesn't care if you're afraid. Discipline shows up day after day, no matter what. And it's the only thing that will carry you across the finish line. You're not weak. You're not lazy. You have just been looking for the wrong thing. You have been chasing motivation when you should have been building systems. The truth is, most people don't fail because they lack the desire. They fail because they lack the desire. They fail because they lack the system. You've been trying to force yourself into a mindset of hustle when what you really need is a mindset of consistency. Success isn't a sprint. It's a marathon of small, intentional actions, tiny, disciplined steps that add up over time. It's the little things that matter. It's the habit you build first thing in the morning, the decision to take that uncomfortable step even when you don't feel like it, the relentless commitment to keep going. It's never about the big wins. It's about the daily grind. Those are the moments that define you. Every time you decide to push forward, even when the world is telling you to stop, you're reinforcing the system that will make success inevitable. But there's something else at play here, a deeper layer. You can't change your habits if you don't change your identity. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe you're capable of? Right now, you might see yourself as someone who struggles, someone who isn't quite there yet. But what if you stop seeing yourself that way? What if you decided to become the person who gets things done, the person who follows through, the person who chooses discipline every single time? Your identity shapes your actions. And when you shift who you believe you are, everything else shifts with it. Imagine waking up every day knowing you'll follow through, knowing you'll take action. Imagine feeling proud of the person you're becoming, not because of some big grand achievement, but because you're finally consistent. You're finally showing up. You're finally taking control of your future. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters. It's about building a structure that works, a rhythm that moves you forward. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to make small, powerful decisions that compound into massive success. You need to stop overthinking and start acting. The key is to stop waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. There will never be a perfect time to start. There will only ever be this moment, this choice right now. Discipline is about taking action when you don't feel like it, when it's not glamorous, when no one is watching. It's about getting uncomfortable and pushing through that discomfort because you know that every single action gets you closer to your goal. Every single effort counts, no matter how small it seems. It's building the foundation for something greater. You have to believe in the process, even when it's hard to see the end. And you can't afford to quit now, not when you're so close. Discipline is the key to unlocking your potential. It's what will take you from where you are to where you want to be. But it starts with you making the decision today to stop waiting for motivation and start building the habits that will carry you through. You can't let this moment slip by. You can't afford to keep putting it off. The time to act is now. If you make that choice right here, right now, you look back and wonder how you ever doubted yourself. This is the turning point. Your time starts now. You felt it, haven't you? That crushing weight of your own potential begging to break free. It's almost suffocating, this feeling that you're capable of so much more, but somehow you keep holding yourself back. You've made excuses, push things off, let yourself fall into comfort. But let me ask you this. How much longer are you willing to keep settling? How many more years will you let slip by, stuck in the same place, stuck in the same patterns? You're standing at the edge of a decision that could change everything. Right now, this moment, you have the power to shift everything about your life. And it starts with one simple choice. Stop waiting for things to magically fall into place. They never will. Success is built by doing, by taking action, by showing up, no matter what. You don't need motivation. You don't need inspiration. What you need is the courage to commit to the process, even when it feels like you're moving at a crawl. That's a secret. It's not the overnight success, the big break, the viral moment. It's the work that happens in the silence when no one's watching. It's when you push through those moments of doubt, of exhaustion, when you feel like everything is falling apart. That's when you're actually winning. You don't realize it, but every small action you take, every single moment you choose discipline over distraction, you're building your future. Every time you show up, even when you don't feel like it, you're laying the groundwork for the person you want to become. And trust me, it will pay off. But here's the catch. You can't let up. Not now. Not ever. You have to keep moving even when it's hard, even when it feels like progress is slow. Because slow progress is still progress, is slow progress is still progress. There's no such thing as standing still. You're either moving forward or you're falling behind. That's the truth. And right now you have a choice. You can choose to keep making excuses, keep telling yourself it's not the right time, that you'll start tomorrow, or you can make a commitment to yourself right here, right now, that this moment will be the turning point. This is when you stop being a spectator in your own life and start being the creator. And don't fool yourself into thinking that discipline is easy. It's not. It's uncomfortable. It's messy. But it's also the most powerful tool you have at your disposal. Because once you start making discipline your default, once you make it a part of who you are, the impossible becomes possible. You start to do things you never thought you could. You start to become the person you've always known you could be. And here's the best part. It's not about waiting for a sign. The sign is right in front of you, staring you in the face. It's this moment, this choice, and you know it deep down inside. You've been holding yourself back, but no more. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect conditions. The time is now. The moment is now. Discipline isn't about waiting for motivation. It's about making the decision again and again to take that next step, no matter how small. Every day you show up, you're one step closer. Every day you choose to take action, you're reshaping your future. And it's all in your hands. You have the power, you have the control, and you can't afford to waste another second. This is your time, your moment. Now, right now, you have everything you need to succeed. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is your commitment to showing up, your commitment to the work, your commitment to yourself. And that, my friend, is how you unlock the life you've always dreamed of. No more waiting, no more excuses. It's time to act. It's time to become the person you were always meant to be. And it starts right now. This is where the rubber meets the road. You've made the decision, but now comes the real challenge, the work, the grind. The moments when no one is watching, when it feels like you're doing everything right, but nothing is changing. But don't mistake that for failure. That's the test. The moment you prove to yourself that you can endure when the results aren't immediate, when the applause isn't there. This is where most people fall off. They start strong, but the moment things get tough, the moment the results don't come fast enough, they quit. They give up on themselves, on their goals, on a dream that was once so clear. But you're different. You know this is where you rise. This is where you show up. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Every single day you push yourself. You're stacking the odds in your favor. You're building momentum, even when it feels invisible. It's all part of the process. You have to trust it. You have to commit to it, even when the rewards don't seem to match the effort. Because the moment you start doubting, the moment you start questioning if it's worth it, you're one step away from stopping. And stopping means staying stuck. And staying stuck means watching your dreams slip away slowly, quietly, until one day you realize you have wasted another year, another month, another moment. That's the real price of inaction. And you can't afford to pay that price anymore. Right now, it doesn't matter how many times you have failed. What matters is what you're willing to do today. The person you want to become is already inside you, waiting to break out. But she can't break free if you keep holding her back. You have to trust that every single action, no matter how small, is pushing you closer to the person you know you can be. Every choice to keep going, every choice to push through discomfort is one more step toward your future. The world won't hand you what you want. You have to take it, and the only way to take it is through discipline. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's not about being the best at everything. It's about showing up again and again and again and again and again. When the world says stop, you say no. When you're tired, you push through. When you don't feel like it, you do it anyway. Because that's how the best rise to the top, not with bursts of energy, but with relentless, unshakable consistency. There's power in that. There's strength in that. And you've got it in you. You have to stop overthinking. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to act. There is no perfect moment. There's only this moment. The choice you make right now. And you can make it. You can be the one who follows through, who does the work, who stays in the game. Because the truth is, the only thing that separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to keep going when things get hard, the ability to show up when everything else tells you to quit. That's the difference. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be persistent. And when you are persistent, nothing can stop you. Not failure, not doubt, not fear, not anyone messes your path. You've been given everything you need. All that's left is for you to decide. Are you going to keep showing up? Are you going to keep pushing even when it's tough? Because if you take action now, you'll look back and wonder why you ever doubted yourself. You'll see the person you become. And you'll realize that this moment, this decision, was the one that changed everything. You've come this far, but now the question becomes, how bad do you really want it? Are you willing to push when it feels impossible? Are you ready to keep going when every part of you screams to quit? This isn't a game. This isn't a game. This isn't a maybe one day kind of thing. This is your life, and right now you're standing at a crossroads. If you want what you've dreamed of, you have to be willing to give it everything. No excuses, no delays. The truth is, most people fail because they're not willing to endure the discomfort. They see the first sign of struggle and they retreat. They quit when it gets tough. But not you. You are different. You have the grit. You have the fire, and that's what will separate you from the rest. But this is the moment where you have to decide, are you going to show up or are you going to let yourself be defeated? The only thing that stands between you and your dreams is the moment you decide to stop giving in, to stop letting fear, doubt, or fatigue control you. And that moment is now, right now. You can't afford to waste another second questioning yourself. No more wondering if you're good enough, if you're ready. The truth is, you've always been ready. The only thing you've been waiting for is your own permission to move forward. Permission granted. Now go. You got everything you need. Don't wait for a sign. You are the sign. You are the one who will make this happen. It's time to break the cycle. No more letting yourself off the hook. No more letting distractions pull you away. The world is full of people who want to change their lives, but only a fraction of them will ever actually do it. The difference isn't luck, it's commitment. It's the ability to stay disciplined no matter what. And you have that in you. You've always had it. You just have to stop dead, outing it. You need to trust yourself enough to take the next step, even when it scares you. Because here's the thing, the only way to fail is to quit. Every time you show up, every time you choose to be disciplined, you're winning. The smallest step forward is still progress, and progress is the only thing that matters. You've wasted enough time and indecision. You've held yourself back for too long. This is your moment. If you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen. If you don't, you'll keep watching others rise while you stay stuck. But you won't stay stuck, will you? You're going to rise. You're going to take action, and you're going to make the discipline a non-negotiable part of your life, because you know that the person you are becoming is worth every ounce of effort. You know that the future you want is worth fighting for. And most importantly, you know that you can't afford to wait any longer. You don't need to know how it will all unfold. You just need to know that if you keep showing up, if you stay disciplined, the results will come. It may not happen overnight, but every day you push forward, you're getting closer. And that's how you win. So stop holding yourself back. Stop waiting for everything to align yourself. Take the first step, build that momentum, because when you do, nothing can stop you. You've already made the decision to change. Now prove it. Make the next moment count. This is where it all shifts. This is where you stop looking for the easy way out and embrace the hard path, the path that leads to the real breakthrough. You can't afford to stay in your comfort zone anymore. It's safe, it's familiar, but it's also the place where dreams go to die. You've seen it. You've seen it. You've felt it. The nagging feeling that you're meant for more, yet constantly falling short because you're too afraid to step into the discomfort. The truth is, discomfort. Forward is the price of growth. Every moment you push yourself beyond your limits, you're building something greater than yourself. But that takes courage. It takes a relentless, unshakable belief that you are worth the fight, that you deserve the success that only discipline can bring. This is your moment to prove it. You've been avoiding the hard work, haven't you? You've been waiting for things to align perfectly, for the perfect moment to start. But guess what? There is no perfect moment to start. But guess what? There is no perfect moment. There is only now. There is only this. And if you keep waiting for some perfect sign, you'll never start. You'll keep making excuses, keep telling yourself later, until later becomes never. You can't afford that. You can't afford to let another day slip through your fingers, to waste another second feeling stuck, wishing for change. Change is in your hands. It always has been. You've been holding yourself back, thinking you need more time, more resources, more motivation. But the truth is, all you need is the decision to act right now. And the beauty is, you don't need to do it all at once. This is about taking one step forward today, no matter how small. It's about doing the work day in and day out, even when the results aren't obvious. You have to believe that every bit of effort you put in is getting you closer, even when you don't see the rewards immediately. That's the test. Can you keep going when it feels like nothing is happening? Can you trust the process when the finish line seems far off? You can, and that's what will separate you from the people who stay stuck. Because the people who succeed don't stop. They keep going, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable. You need to stop looking for shortcuts. Stop hoping for some magic moment where everything falls into place. That moment is now. That magic is inside you. And it's powered by the discipline you choose to embrace. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Even when your mind is screaming for you to quit. Every time you push through that resistance, you're forging a stronger version of yourself. And that version of you, she's unstoppable. She's the one who takes action, who doesn't wait for permission, who creates the life she's always dreamed of. But that doesn't happen overnight. It happens with every small decision you make, with every habit you build, with every ounce of effort you pour in. And now's the time to start. The truth is, you're closer than you think. Every single step, no matter how small, is a step toward your goal. Every decision to show up, every moment you choose discipline over comfort is one step closer to the future you want. So stop holding back. Stop questioning yourself. You have everything you need right now to succeed. All you have to do is take that first step and keep going. The person you want to become is waiting for you on the other side of your decision. This is it. This is where you rise. This is where you stop doubting and start doing. You've got this. Now, prove it. You've pushed yourself this far, but here's the harsh reality. Everything you've done so far means nothing if you stop now. No matter how many small wins you've stacked, if you quit, you've lost. But you're not going to quit. You can't. Not after everything you have been through. Not after everything you have sacrificed. You're on the edge of something monumental, but it's easy to back away now, isn't it? The fear creeps in, the doubt, the what ifs. What if it's too late? What if you're not cut out for this? What if you fail? These thoughts will come. And when they do, you have a choice. You either let them control you or you crush them. The most successful people don't avoid fear. They face it head on. They walk straight into the storm, knowing that what lies on the other side is worth more than any comfort zone could ever offer. This is your moment to decide if you want to be like everyone else or if you want to be the exception. The one who rises when others fall. The one who keeps going when everyone else quits. That's the power of discipline. It's what will make you unstoppable. It's what will turn every I can't into I did. And it's not about some grand sweeping gesture. It's about every small decision you make today. Every moment where you choose to stay disciplined. No matter how hard it gets, this is your life. You don't have time to waste. Every second you spend questioning your next move, every second you spend doubting yourself is a second that gets you further from your goal. You got to move with purpose. You got to decide right now that this is non-negotiable. You can't keep hoping for a miracle. You have to be the miracle. You have to trust that every effort you make, no matter how small, is building toward the life you want. And there will be days when you feel like nothing is happening, when you feel like you're stuck in the grind with no reward in sight. But don't you dare give up. Because what you're doing right now, this very moment, is shaping the future that's waiting for you. Every single day you show up, you're pushing yourself closer to that version of you that's strong, disciplined, and relentless. And the best part, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get it all right. You just have to keep going. One step, one choice, one moment at a time, and nothing can stop you from doing that except you. So stop waiting for someone else to give you the green light. Stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity. It's not coming. The time is now. The opportunity is now. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of your discipline. But you have to walk through the door. You have to make the choice to show up, even when it's hard, even when you feel like the world is against you. Because that's when you're closest to your breakthrough. The struggle is part of the process. Embrace it. Let it fuel you. The struggle is part of the process. Embrace it. Use it to push you forward. Because no one else can do this for you. No one else can make the decision to show up. That's on you. And ride. I ain't now. You have everything it takes. You are capable. You are strong. You have the discipline to make it happen. You are one choice away from turning everything around. So choose right now. This is the point of no return. You've already stepped into this journey, but now it's time to go deeper, to commit to the fight. Every fiber of your being may try to resist. You may feel like quitting, like stepping away, because it's hard, because you've been fighting for so long and the end feels too far away. But this is where you find out what you're made of. This is where everything changes. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent, luck, or opportunity. It's grit. It's the ability to keep going when the path gets rough, when the obstacles seem endless. The difference is whether you can handle the discomfort and keep pushing through it. You're not going to let fear win. You're not going to let doubt stop you from claiming what's yours. You have already invested too much in this journey. You've already sacrificed too much. To give up now would be to throw all of that away. And you won't. You're stronger than that. It's time to get real with yourself. Stop pretending like you don't know what you need to do. You already know. You've always known. The only thing stopping you is your own resistance. The only thing standing between you and your future is the fear of what it might take. But here's the truth. The only way to get what you want is to stop being afraid of the work. You have to stop being afraid of the grind. You have to stop being afraid of failure. And above all, you have to stop being afraid of your own potential, because you are capable of greatness. You have everything inside you to rise above the struggle, to break through the pain, to become the person you've always wanted to be. But you have to choose it every day. Right now, this moment, you can decide that you're going to be relentless, that you're not backing down, that you're not stopping until you have achieved your goals. You have to decide that nothing, no challenge, no obstacle, no moment of doubt will ever make you turn back. The world is full of people who start strong, but stop when it gets hard. But you're not like them. You've shown up. You've done the work. You've proven that you're different. And now you need to prove it to yourself. You need to prove it you can keep going no matter what. The fire inside you, it's burning brighter than ever. But it's up to you to keep feeding it. Every time you choose discipline, every time you take action, every time you push through the discomfort, that fire grows stronger. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. What matters is how many times you get back up. And if you keep getting back up, if you keep moving forward, there's nothing in this world that can stop you. This is your path, your journey, your fight. And there's only one way this ends, with you winning. So keep going. Don't stop now. You've come too far. You're already halfway to where you want to be. Don't waste this. Don't waste your power. You got everything you need inside you. All you need to do is keep pushing, keep trusting the process, keep believing in your side. And when you look back, you'll see a version of yourself that you never thought was possible. That's what happens when you don't stop. That's what happens when you choose discipline. And right now, you've got the chance to make that happen. Make the decision and make it now. You're standing at the edge, the tipping point. Every moment, every choice, every action you take is shaping your future. It's all or nothing now. You've come so far and you know deep down you can't go back to where you were. You can't settle for the life you had before, because that life is gone. The old version of you is fading away and you're becoming someone stronger, someone relentless, someone unstoppable. But this transformation requires everything from you, every ounce of energy, every ounce of focus, every ounce of courage, because there's no middle ground. You're either all in or you're wasting time, and time is the one thing you can't afford to waste. You've already wasted enough of it. You've spent enough of years doubting yourself, second guessing your every move, wondering if you're enough. But now is the time to stop questioning. Now is the time to show up every single day with the fierce belief that you are more than capable. It's not about being perfect. It's about being relentless. It's about pushing past the excuses, past the doubts, past the fears, and taking action every single day, even when the world seems like it's against you, even when it feels like no one is watching. This is where you find out what you're really made of. This is where the winners are separated from the losers. It's the people who keep going when it gets hard, the ones who don't quit when failure stares them in the face, the ones who keep showing up even when the results aren't immediate. Those are the ones who win, and you're one of them. But only if you make the decision now to stop turning back, stop looking for shortcuts, stop waiting for a break is not coming. You have to make it happen, and you can. You can take that first step right now. You can show up today, right now, make that choice. And tomorrow, you can do it again and again and again, because that's the secret to everything you want. It's not some magical formula. It's showing up when it's hard, showing up when it hurts, showing up when it hurts, showing up when it hurts. Every single time you show up, you're winning. You're building momentum that can't be stopped. It might happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. But every moment you push forward, you're getting closer. Every time you take action, even if it's small, you're winning. And soon you'll look back and realize that the person you used to be is a shadow of the person you've become. You'll realize that you've built something bigger than you ever imagined. You've built a life of consistency, a life of discipline, a life of power. And it all starts now. It all starts with this one moment, this one decision, this one commitment to never stop, to never quit, to never give up, to never give up, to never give up. Because you're not just fighting for your goals, you're fighting for the person you want to become. And that fight, that battle is worth every ounce of energy, every tear, every setback. Because when you win that fight, you don't just get what you want. You become who you were always meant to be. And that's the real victory. So keep going. No matter what, keep pushing. Keep showing up because you're stronger than you think. And the best version of yourself is waiting for you on the other side of your effort. All you have to do is take the next step, and then the next, and then the next, until you reach the life you deserve. This is where you discover who you really are. Every choice you make from here on out is a reflection of the strength you've been hiding. You've been through the struggle. You have felt the weight of doubt, the pull of comfort, the desire to quit. But you didn't. And that's the difference. That's why you're here, still standing, still fighting. You're not like everyone else who gave up. You're not like the ones who let fear or failure define them. You're different. You're the one who rises from the ashes. You're the one who keeps fighting when the world tells you to stop. And now is your moment to prove it to yourself. There's no more time for hesitation. No more waiting for the ride. Time is running out. Every second you waste questioning yourself, second guessing your choices, is a second you'll never get back. So Stop wasting it. You have the power right now to change everything. Every single day you show up. Every time you choose discipline over temptation, you're laying the foundation for the life you've always wanted. But it's not just about the actions you take, it's about your belief in yourself. Do you truly believe that you deserve everything you want? Do you believe that you have what it takes to make it happen? Because if you do, there's nothing that can stop you. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it. You have to believe it no matter how many times you fail. No matter how many obstacles you face, you will never back down. That's the mindset you need to win. That's the mindset that will carry you through when the world tries to knock you down. This is more than just about discipline. This is about owning your power, claiming the life you deserve, and fighting for it every single day. It's about looking fear in the face and telling it that you're not afraid anymore. You've already come so far, but there's so much more waiting for you on the other side of this moment. There's a version of you who has already won. There's a version of you who has already accomplished everything you set out to do, but you have to step into that version. You have to claim it. And the only way to do that is by staying the course no matter what. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take everything you've got, but you're ready. You've already shown that you're capable. You've already proven that you can rise above the challenges, and you've already shown that you won't quit. That's the key. Keep going. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how dark it seems, no matter how many times you fall, you get back up. Every time you get back up, you get closer to the versi on of you that's waiting to break through. And when that breakthrough comes, when you look back at all the struggles, all the sacrifices, all the pain, you'll realize it was worth it. Every moment, every choice, every ounce of effort, it was worth it, because the life you have been dreaming of is right there just within reach. But you won't get it if you stop now. You have to keep going. You have to make the decision right now that you will never stop. You're in control of your destiny. You have the power to make everything you want a reality, but you have to claim it now. So rise. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for some sign. This is your sign. The moment is now. Make it count. This is the moment where you make the decision to never look back. You fought too hard to get here to give up now. Every ounce of effort, every moment of struggle, every bit of sacrifice has brought you to this point, and you owe it to yourself to finish this. You've been through the worst and you're still standing. That means something. That means something. That means you've got something in you that no one can take away. It doesn't matter what you faced in the past. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. All that matters is what you do now. Right now, you have everything you need to push through to the other side. The strength you're searching for.